Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we are going to play a round of Becca's Spookoplathon. Becca from Becca and the Books has played this TBR game on her channel for a while, and it is called Bookoplathon. And every month she would play this version of Monopoly, but using books and prompts in order to pick her TBR every month. She's not doing it monthly anymore, but she is doing annual readathons for it. And for this year, she's doing it in October, and she has renamed it Spookoplathon. So it has a very spooky kind of atmosphere. The prompts are spooky-ish. They're based on things around the spooky season. So it was a lot of fun. And I immediately said, I'm doing this in the month of October. So we are going to roll for some prompts and pick some books, and I'm going to have an actual TBR for the month of October. So let's get to rolling. Okay, I have the board here. I'm ready to start playing. So I have my chance cards right here. I actually had my girls fill these out for me. I gave both of them 2 cards and said, go write down random books, whatever you want to put down. It doesn't matter. So they did that for me. And then they also did the community shelves, 2 cards each, and they could write prompts down. So I have no idea who wrote what. I haven't even looked at them. I said, write them down, go put them on my desk face down, and I haven't looked. So I have no idea what is on these. I'm really hoping I get 1 or 2. Okay, so my plan is I'm going to roll for 8 books because that's been kind of my average. And I do have 5-star predictions to keep in mind, and I do have a really big buddy read to keep in mind. So I'm going to try to really work those in here if I can. If I can't, then maybe we'll only go for like 5. It'll just depend on what the rules say. So I have Hedwig here. She is going to be my game piece. Okay, so the dice that I have, they're not even the same. I have no idea. They came out of the same game box, but whatever, it's fine. So one of these has a question mark on it. So what I'm going to end up doing is if I roll this, then I'm going to add a book on. So I'll add another roll. So instead of adding another roll for doubles, I'm going to do it for this. So if I roll this at all, then that will be my extra book to put. Okay, so we are just going to go ahead and go. So again, I'm going for 8. If I can't work in my 5-star predictions or my buddy read somewhere with the prompts, then I will just roll for 5 because I got to keep it realistic here. Okay, so roll 1 is an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is green. So that means a book with green on the cover. For the prompt green, I decided to pick up Wilder Girls by Rory Power. It is a very light green, but it is green, and the naked hardback is a dark green. And I have not read anything by this author yet, but I really, really want to. And I picked this up, you guys, because this cover is one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. It is so gorgeous. And I really hope I like it because, right? Now, this follows a pandemic that hits the world during a time when our main character is at this boarding school that is set on an island, I believe, and things are starting to happen because of the disease that's spreading, and they don't really know what's going on, and I hear it gets very, very weird, and I'm here for it. So I want to give this a read to see if I'm going to like this author's writing and see where we can go from there. Okay, roll number 2. Oh, another 8. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stephen King. Okay. Here's the thing with Stephen King. This prompt, she made it very open to interpretation, or you could read a Stephen King. My goodness, do I have Stephen King? So I'm definitely going to pick one of his books for sure. Okay, Stephen King. Obviously, so many options, right? However, considering the buddy read that I have going on this month, I needed to go short. I needed to pick a shorter book, still Stephen King, but I didn't need to go for like a big chunker this time. So I'm going to pick up Elevation. This is a very, very short, tiny little book. It is set in Castle Rock, which is a town that he has created and has written some of his stories in. And we're following a group of neighbors and what's happening in their neighborhood. There's some stuff, but I'm going to go into this just kind of taking that as the synopsis and see what's going on, but very short. I can hopefully like even read this in a day, most likely. So yeah, but we're going to go with this one. All right, roll number 3. Whoops. You guys can't even see that, sorry. Okay, so now that's a 10. I'm getting some big numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Toffee apple. All right, let me consult and see what that prompt means. Okay, Toffee Apple is a sticky book. So a book that you think you're not going to want to put down or that will just keep you drawn in. It'll really stick to you. So I need to think about something for that one. A book that I think is going to stick with me and that I'm just going to read and consume and just not want to put it down is Grady Hendrix. So this is How to Sell a Haunted House. This is one of my 5-star predictions. And I really, truly think once I get into this one, I'm going to just be stuck and I'm not going to want to put it down. So follows a woman who is dealing with the death of her parents. She's having to work with her estranged brother and deal with the house and things that are going on. Things start happening in the house. I'm in. I've heard some things and I'm excited about it. Okay, roll number 4 is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is Jigsaw. Okay, let's see what that prompt is. All right, so Jigsaw is a book that features a game or trials or a tournament or something like that. And I know exactly what I want to read. Okay, as soon as I rolled for Jigsaw and saw that it was about puzzles and games and things like that, I knew immediately I want to read The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is book number 2 in the Inheritance games. And I absolutely love the first one. Cannot wait to go into this one. I'm going to bug my friend Jen and to read this one with me because we read the first one together. And I'm sure she'll be totally fine doing that. But yeah, this is such a fun series. And I just want to keep going. I kind of want to read the whole thing this year if I can. Book 4 just came out, so I could pick that one up too. But yeah, all about inheriting someone's fortune, and there's games involved and puzzles and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Okay, number 5. Oop, got a double there, but I'm not doing that punishment. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, a small book, less than 300 pages. That's awesome. I also really need to figure that out. Okay, so for a short book, I was taking a look on my shelves and I was like, ooh, I wonder if I could work one of these books in. So I was looking at my Colleen Hoover books. I still have quite a few Colleen Hoover books to go. I've read a lot of her work, but not all, and I want to be a completist on her. And then I saw this one and I was like, ooh, I wonder if that's under 300 pages and it's spooky. And it is. This is 290 pages. This is Layla by Colleen Hoover. All I know is that I think there's a ghost in here. And I think her name is Layla. And that's it. And my daughter's name is Layla, so I hope it doesn't get too weird for me to read that name in my book. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, she's an author that I want to read to 0. So this would definitely help get me there. So I was really excited that this one was less than 300 pages because it fits the season perfectly. Okay, we're on number 6. Okay, let's see what this one pops up as. Okay, so we're going to do another one, however many I think I'm done, and then I'm going to do another one. So I'm going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, orange. Okay, perfect. All right, this one was beyond perfect because I am buddy reading Priory of the Orange Tree this month with my friend Jennifer. Different Jennifer than the Hawthorne Legacy. But huge, ginormous, stupidly big book. I had previously read 200 pages of this book when we were living in Florida. So that was a very long time ago. We left Florida in 2020. So I have to start over because I do not remember a single thing from what I read. So we are going to buddy read this. I do not know that I will finish this in October, but I will at least get started on it and work on it. And as long as I'm making progress in it throughout the month, I'm going to count that as good. But yeah, so this is happening. This is happening. But it's orange, and it even has the word orange in the title. So perfect. Okay, I have 6. I've worked on a couple things. One of them is short. So I think I'm going to go one more and then we'll do an extra one. All right. Okay, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, spooky. There we go. I can work in one more there. Okay, spooky was really easy because I have quite a few things on my radar. And one of them is Wonderland by Jennifer Hillier. This is on my 5-star predictions as well. So I was able to get 2 of those on here, which is great. And I definitely believe this is going to be spooky. I believe this is set at a haunted carnival. And that's all I need to know. I'm good to go. Okay, let's do this one. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this and then let that be it or do one more after that. Let's see what this one gets us and then we'll decide after that. Okay, so this is a 9. I'm getting big numbers today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yay, a chance card. Awesome. I was really hoping I would get these. Okay, so this is just a random book, whatever one of my girls picked. Oh my goodness. All right, Land of Stories number 4. So Kaylin picked this one because I know she's been wanting me to continue on with the Land of Stories series. So, all right, Land of Stories. Okay, this one, no choice for me, which is Land of Stories Beyond the Kingdoms by Chris Colfer. This is book number 4 in the Land of Stories series. This looks like it has a Wizard of Oz theme in it. We have the Tin Man right here, got the Green Castle. There's also cards here, kind of like Alice in Wonderland, so that might be an aspect in here as well. And there's a tornado. So I think this is going to be more Wizard of Oz than anything, but that's really cool. These are fun little, it's a fun series that has, oh, there's even like Robin Hood right there. Fun. Okay, these covers are fantastic. This is a series that follows a set of twins who discover that they can travel into a book of fairy tales that their father used to read to them when they were little. And they are experiencing characters that we know, like Sleeping Beauty and Snow White and Rapunzel and Little Red Riding Hood, all sorts of, fairy tales and fables and stuff that we all know really well. They're encountering those characters and kind of what they're dealing with. And it's very different from the actual fairy tales that we know. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, this is book number 4. So I will read this one. And it's middle grade, so it should go pretty quickly. Okay, I think this is going to be the last one here. So, all right. So 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at that community shelf. You guys, I was really hoping I would get these and I got 2 in a row. Yay. Okay, this will definitely be the last one. So I'm hoping this one is Layla's. I don't know which one is on top. Is this Layla's? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. A book with 2 people on the cover. Okay. A book with 2 people on the cover. Solid, Layla. Awesome. Okay, finally, I'm really, really glad I got both a chance card and a community shelf. I was really hoping that was going to happen. And they're the last 2 rolls. So for 2 people on the cover, I'm going to pick up The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. She is another author to zero for me, for sure. And I would like to read this one. So we have 2 people on the cover, easy peasy. And we'll see how this goes, but I'm sure I'm going to love it because I love her writing. I love her characters. I love her humor that she puts in here. And it's just probably going to be super adorable. Okay. But it looks bigger than it is because of the Priory one, right? We're just, yeah. 9 books. Is that ambitious? Yes. But I've been averaging 8 books a month over this year. And then I did add one more because I got the question mark. So I picked what I should have, and I did work at least 3 books that were already going to be on my TBR for October in here. So this is fine. This is fine. I'm actually not too worried about that. I think we can do this. It's just the big one that's going to take up a lot of time. So it's all good. I'm excited. That was a lot of fun. I love when these games pop up because it leaves everything up to chance and it's just a good time and I love doing it. So let me know your thoughts down below and I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.